Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about FastPass Plus reservations. This might be your first time going to Walt Disney World and you might be hearing all different terminology and you hear FastPass Plus or FastPass reservations. What exactly is a FastPass reservation? Well, I'm going to talk about that today. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about what FastPass Plus reservations I would recommend when you visit Magic Kingdom. Stay tuned. So first, let's get into what is a FastPass. What is a FastPass Plus reservation? A FastPass is a ride reservation that allows you to avoid waiting in the longer standby line. So in Disney, on all of the rides, in Walt Disney World and all of the rides, there are typically two lines. One is a standby line, that's the regular wait line, and another one is called the Fast Pass line. And if you have a Fast Pass, you are able to go in that line, which oftentimes is a much shorter wait. So if you have a reservation at Walt Disney World, you're staying at one of Disney's hotels, you have the ability to make 3 advanced FastPass Plus reservations for your trip per day that you are visiting a park. So say today we're going to be talking about Magic Kingdom. Say you are planning a vacation and one of your days you are going to be visiting Magic Kingdom, which I imagine every single one of you who's going to Walt Disney World is going to visit Magic Kingdom. So visiting Magic Kingdom, you're allowed to choose 3 FastPass Plus reservations. Now again, I said if you're staying on property, you can make these reservations 60 days in advance. If you are staying off Disney property, you can still make those FastPass Plus reservations, but you have to wait until 30 days before your trip to make those reservations. Where can you make those reservations? On your My Disney Experience app on your phone or on Walt Disney World's website where you can create your own login and link your tickets and your hotel information if you have that as well. So it's your very own reservation system which will have all of your information for your Walt Disney World trip. So that's where you make these FastPass Plus reservations. Now, Magic Kingdom. I think there's about 25 rides that allow FastPass reservations. Here's a little hint. You do not need to use FastPasses for all of these rides. Some of them have a higher priority. And what I mean by higher priority is people want to go to these rides. So those are the rides that will get a very long line on the regular standby line throughout the day as the day progresses, especially in mid-afternoon. These lines get very long. So those are the rides that you want to have FastPass Plus reservations for. And I'm about to tell you which ones those are. So in Magic Kingdom, a very popular ride that I would highly suggest you getting a FastPass Plus for is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That's a very hot ride. Many people want to ride it. It's a very short ride. I think it's just about a minute long, but the queue is so cute and it's Seven Dwarfs, it's Snow White. Of course you want to see it. It's amazing and it's relatively new. So that's one that you definitely want to get a FastPass Plus for. Peter Pan's Flight. It's a classic. It is a very popular ride, meaning the wait times for this ride get so long throughout the day, and it's really because they can't get many people through the ride. It's a slower ride. So Peter Pan's Flight, the wait times can be well over 1-2 hours depending on the season that you're visiting Walt Disney World. Really, people of all ages love Peter Pan's Flight. So if that's something that you want to see, either get a FastPass reservation for it or do it first thing in the morning when the parks open up, when the lines are short. And then in Magic Kingdom, 3 more mountain rides that are very popular: Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Those three mountains can get very long lines as the day progresses. So it might be wise to get a FastPass Plus reservation for one of those. A few more that are great for making FastPass Plus reservations for at Magic Kingdom are the Jungle Cruise, Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Enchanted Tales with Belle, if that's something that you might be interested in seeing too. Now, I've mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've mentioned 8 rides that I would recommend getting FastPass Plus reservations for. But I said you can only get 3 per day in advance, and that is true. So out of those 8, depending on what your family's needs are, what you're most interested in, choose your top 3 out of those 8. And then my advice is, as soon as you finish those 3 FastPass Plus reservations, make another reservation. This is something a lot of people still don't know. After you make these reservations and you are in the parks and you have used all 3 of these FastPass reservations, you can make another one. If you go onto your phone and you go onto your My Disney Experience app on your phone, you can make another reservation for your entire party. After that reservation is used, you can make another one. So you are allowed more than 3 when you are at the parks. Fast passes give you 1 hour time slot to visit the ride. So say you chose the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and the time you chose was 9:30 in the morning. Well, you have between 9:30 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning to use that Fast Pass 1 time. Okay, so you don't have to get there at 9:30 and do it. If you go to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at 9:30 and the standby line is like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it might be, and you want to ride this ride more than once, okay? I would suggest go wait in the standby line, ride the ride, and then when you're done, spin around and go on the Fast Pass line and use your Fast Pass then. Like I said, you have 1 hour to use that. So if the standby line is short, enjoy the ride more than once if that's what you want. You don't have to, but that is an option. So it's important to know that you have that hour flexibility. You don't have to be there exactly at the time that you make your Fast Pass reservation. Sometimes you can get in a couple minutes early, maybe 5 minutes early, and sometimes if you're running late, which happens to us when we're at Walt Disney World, if you're running late and say your Fast Pass expired at 10:30, you might be able to get in there, they might be a little lenient and let you get there 10:35, 10:40, but I wouldn't push it further than 10 minutes past your Fast Pass Plus reservation. And they may not even honor it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It depends really on how busy they are. There are other rides at Magic Kingdom that allow you to get Fast Pass Plus reservations for, but that I don't suggest you do. I kind of feel like they're a little bit of a waste of a Fast Pass. Some rides that seem to never really have a long wait: Dumbo, the Carousel, the Mad Tea Party, Mickey's PhilharMagic, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, the Tomorrowland Speedway. Really, most of these you don't have to get a Fast Pass Plus reservation for. Just kind of keep that in mind. You may want to use, your Fast Passes for the busier rides, and then you can do these ones, maybe as you first get into the parks and kind of weave your way over to your Fast Passes. Personally, I like to make my Fast Passes in the later morning to early afternoon, my advanced 3 Fast Passes, I should say. So when I like to get to the parks when they're open. I like to be there before 9 a.m. or before whenever the opening time is at that time of the year. And I like to go to rides and just stand in the regular standby lines because I know it's not going to be super, super long. So that's when I'll hit Space Mountain in a regular standby line. I will hit Buzz Lightyear's the Buzz Lightyear ride. I will hit Big Thunder. I will hit Splash. I will hit Pirates. And I do that, and I mean, I'm a walker, so I'm all over the place. I love it. But I have a plan. So I do these things early in the morning, and then around, maybe I get my first fast pass between 10 and 11. And I know I have that hour time to kind of be flexible, but see what are the wait times for the rides I'm looking at. Is a standby long? Is it short? So I kind of gauge where I'm going to go and when I'm going to use my FastPass by really using my Disney Experience app on my phone. Not only can you make those FastPass reservations, the additional ones on your phone, but you can also use them to see what are the standby lines at that current time. But it's really, really easy to use on your phone. Using that My Disney Experience app to make additional FastPass Plus reservations, to see what the standby times are. My advice really is don't wait in a line that's longer than 30 minutes. You don't want to waste your day away by waiting for a 1 minute, 2 minute ride. Don't do that. People will get grumpy and angry and frustrated, and you want to have a magical time when you're at Walt Disney World. There's really no need to wait in long lines. You have these, you know that there are these rides that you don't need fast passes for, so take advantage of riding those and experiencing those events while it's really busy and while you don't have a fast pass. I hope this information was helpful for you. Again, this is just information for fast passes at Magic Kingdom. I will be making additional fast pass recommendations for the other 3 Walt Disney World parks in weeks to come, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and comment below what are some of your favorite fast pass rides that you like to do and get in advance at Magic Kingdom. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great week. I'll be in touch soon. You know your Disney adventure awaits. Bye!